All right, let's get it. FEE3 2021. Codename Mystery Babylon. I'm just going to do a little let's play of this demo with the content we have so far. There's a little mailing list. Welcome to our alpha build. We appreciate you taking the time to play. To remain up to date, please join our mailing list. If you're interested in that sort of thing, play the demo and do that. I'd appreciate it. But in the meantime, we'll skip it. I'm a fan of this starting screen, man. It's so majestic. Just orange flames and stuff. Had that going for a while. Full screen? Yeah, I'll play in full screen because I'm recording. But usually I take off full screen and play at the switch resolution because it just looks nicer that way. Pixel art looks nice at the lower resolutions. Alright, so let's go. Riding to the fort. A bit of backstory. It gets revealed later on in the game, but these guys are kind of like a guild, right? And the way the guild system works, they're a new one, which means they have to start off by taking quests according to rank. Like, oh, is this a rank D mission? Or is this a rank A or S mission? Kind of like how maybe like Naruto or other animes is like, oh, you start off catching cats. And they got super tired of doing that because they were more skilled than that. So one day this owl comes along and he's like, hey, go to this tree and dig 6 meters down and you'll find a treasure chest with gold. That's half of the payment. If you go over to Fort Veilstone and free one prisoner from the dungeons, we'll pay the other half. And they're all like, oh, this is sketchy. And all of them are just like, yeah, but we need money. Our guild's broke. And they're like, all right. So they vote to do it in the end. So it's just some backstory before we get started here. Remember, our priority is to stealthily infiltrate the fort. Emphasis on the word stealth. I'm looking at you, Jacques. You'll need to control yourself. We cannot have your raging battle lust rearing its ugly head. What of it? These reserve forces are naught but a rabble. Nothing more than greenhorn soldiers playing at war. Cutting them down would be child's play. Ah, yes, I'm certain you'll fight valiantly. When they sever your pompous head from your body, they'll be doing us all a service. Our ears will bear the torture of your foolish tongue no longer. I simply cannot wait. I love Zenobia, just looking at her blinking at me with that pretty eyes. Come on, blink at me. Yeah, blink at me. Step on me, stupid. Will you tell this wench to quiet herself before I do so permanently? Oh, that'll be the day. And who exactly shall you heal you once all those knights hack you into a bloody mess then? Can you two save your lover's quarrel for later? You're both taking this way too lightly. What will we do if the main force returns while we are still within the fort? I just found a dialogue error I gotta fix in there. It's taking this lightly, not talking lightly. Gods, I can't believe we're even doing this. I did not agree to this at all. This is asking for trouble. And yet, there you sit. You could have remained back at the lodge if you mean to whimper about it all day. That's enough out of all of you. I asked her to join us. We'll need her skill with a bow in this terrain. I totally want voice acting for this game. I probably won't be any character myself, but I would definitely voice act, get some voice acting for this. We all voted on whether to take this on or not. And do not complain because you lost. This is the way we've always done things. Ah, the little maiden is such a worrywart. Lovers, are we now? Perhaps I should tell everyone who... Zenobia! She was about to get her secret out. I don't even know what her secret is. I just wrote it like that because it flowed well. But I'm gonna have to like invent a secret lover or something. I would have gladly remained back rather than follow you all to our early grave. Well, it's far too late now. Look, the carriage has come to a stop. At this point, you could, like, you know, they all have their own dialogue. You can talk to them, and then they'll give their opinion on this mission. In the interest of time, I'm just going to keep going. But to show you, if you play this demo, if you hit Z and space really fast, Z and space, Z and space, Z and space, Z and space, yeah, it skips dialogue really fast. That's pretty much what I use to test, usually. So let's go. Next scene. Cue the music in the rain. Oh, there goes the flute. Oh, that flute is hitting, man. I love flutes. The fort is just up ahead. Let's approach carefully. So, we're walking right in. That's your master plan? A little note. Some of the words, they're missing a space in between the sentences. That's just like a little flaw with our dialogue system. It's come a long way, but it still has little things that we need to fix in it. But so bear with us. That's the best plan ever. There was a royal decree attached to the owl. We are supposed to show it to the guards. We are to pose as new recruits. We should simply fight our way to the dungeons. If their true fighting men are away, the 4 of us should suffice to dispatch them. Do you know how many knights are in the reserve forces? We cannot fight them all at once. Exactly. We have no idea how many enemies we'd face in a frontal assault. Let's be smart and infiltrate another way. Let's hope this letter does the trick. Enough talk. Let's move out. Yeah, alright, boss. That's some boss shit there, are there? Oh, I don't know if I can curse, but that's some boss stuff. Alright. Here come the knights. Halt! State your business. Well met, sir. We come in the name of Franklin Hiram. The scroll should explain the situation. A letter from the king himself? I've met beggars with better lies. It bears the royal seal, but it was written by Commandant Grill. That's kind of my Fire Emblem influence playing in there, Grill. Commandant comes from Tales of Vesperia, where they had Commandant Alexei as like one of the main bosses, enemy bosses. Commandants, I just like that rank. So you are new recruits to Fort Veilstone? Exactly. Our orders are to report to Zacchaeus immediately. And they look at each other like, what? He says something he wasn't supposed to say. Is something the matter? Lord Zacchaeus perished in battle. The death of an officer of that rank and renown will not go unnoticed by the Commandant. Lord Eustace is in command. It was decreed by the Commandant himself. Oh, ... He's like, oh, damn, I did not have that information. Meaning, you lot are liars. Christian, Robert, John, get over here. We must dispatch these imposters. So, oh man, they're already about to get caught. Looks like we have to fight. Ready yourselves, get in formation. Don't let a single one escape. I grew tired of listening to these impudent pups. Let's see if their bark matches their bite. Ladies, stay behind us if you want to live. Which is actually a very good strategy. So, tutorial. WASD to move, or the arrow keys to move the grid cursor. Press Z to command your forces, very GBA controls. Press X to rewind your actions, GBA controls. Left shift to run in and out of battle. Alright. So usually, I'll give you a little developer tip on this. The best way to get through this battle is to send up Arthur and Jacques first. Because they have the higher defense. Oh, we started off nice. Got a crit for your head. Ooh, and we get level up bonuses. Pretty good level up bonus. So yeah, send out Jacques and Arthur first. Because Penelope and Zenobia have really low defense. I mean, let's see how this attack goes first. Okay, normal hit. And he dodged. Pretty good. I'll take that. So yeah, Zenobia, this is Penelope. Penelope has like really low defense. She's an archer and she can't even attack back, so keep her back. Zenobia is a mage. She can attack at close range, but you don't want her to get hit either. Her defense is kind of low, so we're gonna have them wait in the back until like there's only 3 or 2 left. Dodge. And he missed the crit. Come on, Jacques. Damn, man. Oh, they're all like aiming for Jacques now. Okay. Alright, he landed a hit. It's good stuff. Where is that other guy going? Oh. He might be trying to get closer to the ladies. I don't blame them. They're pretty ladies. I don't know if it's safe to bring them up yet. I usually wait until there's 3 or 4. So, one thing about the demo so far is you have unlimited potions, so you can just like spam potions, and you can attack afterwards. The reason being that I'm showing this to publishers, and I don't want it to be too hard. So I'm leaving that in. Alright, he landed a hit. I gotta protect the ladies from these guys because they will deal damage. Okay, you did crit on a 6 HP person. That's nice. It's not safe to bring them up yet, especially Penelope. She's got a lot of luck, so she'll dodge, but yeah, you don't want her to be up in the front lines. Okay, good hit. Still going for Jacques, it looks like. Oh, we might hit that game over screen. Nah, I think we won this battle. I think we could bring him up now. I'm gonna bring up Penelope to attack this guy. Show me them bow skills, girl. Ooh, crit. Damn. Off the bat, crit. Penelope's not playing games today. Let's see what Zenobia can do. So Zenobia's battle art, her sprite battler is like placeholder. She's gonna get redone, but it's still pretty good. Please hit, please hit. Yeah, there we go. Nice. Battle over. No, please spare me. One of the knights didn't die, so we're just looking at him now like, what are we gonna do with you? What's your name, boy? Why is a pup like you on the battlefield? Is the kingdom that desperate for troops? I'm Christian, my lord. I'm no lord. Christian, is it? Be a good lad and remove your clothing. It gets funny here. Take off my clothes, you can't mean. Arthur, I had no idea you had such perversions. Gross. Well, I mean, if that's your thing, whatever. Don't make me sick, woman. This is the armor. I need the lad's armor. The 4 corpses laid here are covered with blood and marks of battle. Their stench could alert the enemy while his armor is still in good condition. So I'll be taking that armor now, boy. Make haste. Alright. Please allow me to change behind that tree. And he's walking to the tree. And Penelope's a savage. She's like, try to escape and I'll send an arrow through your heart. And he's like, oh shit. Let me not play any games. Here's the armor. So Arthur has his armor now. Well done, lad. Now here you could do some more Mass Effect or Telltale sort of thing where you can hit different options and get different outputs. So ask about infiltrating the fort. Now, what do I tell the knights to convince them that we're new recruits? There are far too many of you. We usually arrive one at a time after completing our training at Fort Nelson. Good to know. Whoops, skip that. We just did that. Ask about the dungeons. Do you know of any prisoners being held in a dungeon beneath the fort? I know we have a few prisoners currently. Sometimes I see the servants preparing extra meals after we've all eaten. But I do not know about who they are or what they've done. The dungeon is a restricted area. Finish interrogation. We're done here. We should get rid of him right here and right now. He could go back and alert the fort's gatekeepers or send a raven to the main army to hasten their return. No, please. I've told you all that I know. I've only been stationed here for 3 months. I won't move a muscle, I swear it. Jacques has a point. If you flee back to the fort or alert the main army of our infiltration, things could get messy. Wait, don't kill him. Didn't you just say you'd pierce his heart with your arrow? Why the change of heart? Yes, if he ran. He didn't. He's helped us and we should let him live. What would you have me do? You cannot deny that freeing this man will put us all in danger. We could always restrain him. There's bound to be rope that we can use in the carriage. We could tie him up deep in these woods. Far too soft. Dead men tell no tales, and there's a certain safety in death. But the choice is yours. Sometimes I restrain Christian, but usually I just kill Christian because, I don't know. First of all, it's faster when I'm testing. But I'm just gonna kill him. I'm gonna restrain him. Alright? I'm gonna restrain him. Let me go find some rope. I'll check the carriage. Now here you can talk to them. They have like little things to say here, like, thank you. I would choose bondage over death any day. And then Penelope's like, oh, you're making the right choice. What does Zenobia say? I would ask the carriage driver if he has any extra rope. I bet a flask of wine that he does. Yeah, she's a little drinker, alcoholic. The boy should die. It's the only way to guarantee our safety. Here you can like choose to kill him if you want. I'm gonna keep restraining him. Mercy is the way we should go this time. Let's hope your mercy doesn't end up killing us all. Anyway, I'm gonna go get that rope. Restrain our little guest. This guy's over here just whistling, having a grand old time. Hello, sir. I'll be popping a squat right here till you finish your business. I've been paid too well to abandon you now, and I need you as a repeat customer. That's good to hear. I'm in need of some rope. Would you happen to have any strong rope lying around? I believe so, yes. Tell me, what good will it be to you? Do you really want to know? I suppose I don't. Give me a moment, I'll have to poke around in the back. Here you are. This should do the trick. He's giving me some rope. Alright. We can now restrain him. All I gotta do is go over in there and talk to Christian. We're gonna let you live, lad. Now come with us into the forest. Oh, heaven has shined upon me. Yes, yes, I'll come quietly. Brr, it's a cold, it's a chilly night. What will I eat? What is this, a tavern? You're lucky to be breathing. Behave yourself and we'll cut you loose before we leave. When exactly will that be? You must not value your life. Do you want to live or not? I'm not complaining. And who exactly will watch him to ensure he doesn't run? You will, since you're so concerned. You are all to remain here for the time being. If you hear commotion within the fort, rush into the entrance. Any sounds of combat means stealth has failed. Cut the boy loose and come back to me immediately. Understood. I'll be the pup's watchdog. Penelope, you ought to hide out in the trees near the fort. Send a flaming arrow high into the sky as our cue to storm right in. I don't imagine the rest of you can climb trees as well as I can. Oh yeah, the girls have like a text reveal sound, but the dudes don't yet because like I've been struggling to find the right sound. And it's really important. Like such a small thing, like 1 second clip is so important because it gets shown so often. But yeah, that's why the guys don't have that chirping sound. Maybe I'll do away with both of you instead. Aw, is someone upset he didn't get his way? Don't take your failures out on me. Try not to kill each other in my absence. Jacques has command until I return. I'm counting on you. Fret not, there shouldn't be any patrols passing this deep into the woods. Even if they were, the wrench and I can handle it. Then I'm off to the gates. Stay sharp. Alright, time to get moving. Here I prevent you from going back. I was like, Jacques has things under control here. I have to continue on alone. And then, this is the road back to Bethany. I can't go this way. So yeah, we're kind of controlling the player. Giving him very few options about where he can go. Leading him the right way. Now we're running through the trees and the forest and stuff. Alright, so he got his armor. We're ready to try to infiltrate this fort. The carriage is waiting for us when we're on our way out. He's there whistling, having a good time. Yeah. He left his helmet and all the dead bodies. He's gonna change into the armor. The armor looks okay on him. Here we go, Arthur in the army. In the armor. Alright, let's move it. Next level. Alright. Got some shadows going on. I love these shadows, man. It took so long to get right. They're kind of a pain in the ass sometimes, but they're really good. Alright, we made it. Did you return from patrol? No. I haven't seen your face around here. Where's your helm? My helm only slows me down. I left it behind. I've just arrived from Fort Nelson. I've been assigned to Fort Veilstone to serve under Lord Eustace. Oh, is that right? That damn Lieutenant Roberts is a true cunt, isn't he? He'd make us run through the muck in full armor. The sparring was the worst part. He'd always best us, no matter if it was with sword or lance. I'll call her back. He is certainly tenacious. I was able to best him only once at the sword during our first sparring match. After that, he ceased to hold back and thoroughly trounced me. No way. His sword is the primary weapon. To even win once is unthinkable. We'll see if he speaks truly or not. We'll have him spar with Harold. Harold? Great idea. Harold is the only one to come close to defeating that monster. Welcome to Fort Veilstone, my brother. Open the gate. Alright. Fort successfully infiltrated. Got a phone call. Alright, let's move. Wait, do I want to... These guys are patrolling over here. Let's go say hi. Who the hell are you? Move out of my way. And he kind of just pushes you out of their way. Yeah, that guy's not friendly. He doesn't want to be friends with you. So you're the new recruits. This fort is relatively new. It was only built 5 years ago. I hear it was made due to the tensions between the countries at our border. We are all reserve forces here. The main army left with Lord Eustace to ward off Nordic invaders. There's been only minor skirmishes, but the attacks are strengthening lately. Alright, let's get on with our business. Oh, they're drinking up a storm. Oh, I like this cutscene. Tonight's the night, men. We'll set off while Lord Eustace is away. Oh, I'm with you. I wonder if those Vanguard blokes went off with all the horses. What unholy plot are you two cooking? Leave me out of it. I don't want my head on them spike. Unholy? The place we speak of is God's heavenly angels themselves. With their soft bosoms, shapely figures, and pretty eyes. The bathhouse in Bethany, only a night's ride away. Aye, nothing like those bathhouse girls. They feign bashful innocence yet behave so naughty. I love it. Perhaps we should stop at Layla's for some good ale to drink. Angels? They are common whores by the sound of it. You want me to abandon my post to go whoring into the night? It's only whoring if you pay, my boy. One look at the royal crest on our armor and they go mad, filled with dreams of marrying a knight. Not that it will come to pass. Come now, don't you ever tire of being surrounded by nothing but men? This place is no monastery, I must see some ladies. He's like, you got a point there. Well, I'll ready the horses. I pray we make it back here in time before Lord Eustace returns. Attaboy, you'll become a man tonight. Let's get going. Oh, they're going to that bathhouse. If you follow the devlog or you've seen like my town level, that's the town called Bethany. I haven't added the bathhouse yet, but I guess I'll get there. You could talk to a lot of people around here. Everybody, there's a few people you can talk to. You can talk to that guy. Here's the tour guide. Even if I wanted to skip the tour, I was like, hold on, let me show you around. I wouldn't want you to get lost. So you're kind of stuck here until you go on this tour with this guy. So alright, let's go. This is the main hallway. You entered this way. Down there is Lord Eustace's room. It's locked when he's away. Locked. Even to the servants who tidy the chambers? Ah, yes. I assume they do have the key to his room, since the Lord is very particular about his cleanliness. The servants are terrified of him. They do all they can to avoid invoking his wrath. I see. There's likely classified scrolls within there that would be trouble if they were in the wrong hands. There's no way that a spy could ever make it into the fort, even step into that room unscathed. So worry not. Let's move on. Meanwhile, Arthur is a spy. Alright. Down these stairs lies the entrance to the dungeon, which is the goal. It's locked up tight, so none of us really know what's beyond the door. Interesting. Who's locked in there? All I know is food is taken to the dungeon every day. I haven't the faintest idea who's actually in there. Anyway, let's forge on. Yeah, this tour was actually the first cutscene I worked on. and it's nice. It gave me a lot of familiarity with how to do these cutscenes in our dialogue system, but it's kind of long, and you know, the player just kind of like follows the whole time. Like if you try to move, it won't work. So these guys are just getting drunk in the mess hall. Just above us are the barracks. Let's go. But yeah, I let this cutscene stay. After all, it only happens once, so. Alright, going into the barracks. This is likely where you'll stay. Rather standard for every soldier's room. A bed, shelf, and candles. There's more barracks beyond this hallway, but the quarters are for the vanguard. The door's locked since they're away. Seems like a fine room to me. You won't be saying that when the cold winds of the night are at your window, but that's another story. Let's move on. Yes, let's move on. This song is cool. Alright. I'm about to meet Howard. Oh, Harold. Called him Howard. What are you lot doing here? I knew I'd find you here. This man is Harold. Always training here or maintaining the weapons. That'll never get you promoted back to your previous post, though. You'll thank me when your weapon doesn't break in combat. I don't expect a lightweight like you to understand. Who is this you've brought here? I am Arthur. Just arrived from Fort Nelson, and I am to be stationed here at 408 Veilstone. Well met, the gatekeeper spoke very highly of you. Then you are the one who claims to bested Lieutenant Roberts at swordplay? It was only one time. He beat me handily when he got seriously. Even so, maybe age is catching up with them. You lie. I would not allow such slander of my teacher to go unpunished in my presence. Raise your sword. I'll test your mettle myself. Fighting with edged blades may result in tragedy. We'd best use dull sparring swords. Scared of dying, are you? Huh, no matter. Your sword will reveal all I need to know about you. And he's like, well, I'm getting out of here. I'll be headed out for now. The tour will have to wait for later. Yeah, he just gets out of there. He doesn't want to fight. Like, you don't pay me enough for this shit. Let's see if your might is as tall as your tails. Oh. There we go, combat time. Alright, let's duel. Yu-Gi-Oh! Nice. I like this battle scene. Ooh, alright, we both got hits in. His turn. Uh-oh. Oh, he missed. I'm not gonna use an item. Hopefully I don't die. Come on, crit this motherfucker. Oh my god. I totally might hit a game over. Oh my god. Miss, miss, miss. Oh, he critted my shit. Oh my god. Wow. Well, isn't that wonderful? Well, I could do a new game and start over, but I'm pretty sure it's gonna take way longer than I have for this video. I don't want this video to drag on for too long. So yeah, man, that's the game. Basically, most of the content we have so far. After that point, when you fight Harold, there's a little more dialogue happening. But I think that's a good showcase of what we have so far. By this time next year, we'll be way farther. But hey, man, most of our systems are already done, so I'm really excited about the project, and it's gonna keep going on whether we get a publisher or not, and funding and all that stuff. So thank you for tuning in, man. It's been good. FEE3 2021, Codename Mystery Babylon. Checking out.